going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sunday night review. We're going to be talking about the Saturday games as well because I obviously didn't upload yesterday. I wasn't feeling too good, so yeah, let's jump straight into it. So Brisbane versus Hawthorn, Sicily 136. He has been suspended for more than likely 3+ weeks, so he has to go unless they challenge and a miracle happens and he gets off. But at this point, it's freaking annoying because, yeah, held him and just a dickhead, honestly. He's such a dickhead. But anyway, Will Day 110, good score. I would be holding Will Day. I think he'll be fine. Seamus Mitchell 74, not bad. Yeah, it's just a pretty standard score for him. He's going to make plenty of money if you still have him. I unfortunately do not. So yeah, here's what it is. I think that's pretty much it for Hawthorn. Warple had a bad game, 67. Probably have to move him on, I think. Dunkley 148, just showing that he's a captain, vice captain every single week, I think. I don't think you can ignore him for too much longer. He's probably in the best form of his career right now, I reckon. So yeah, Josh Dunkley's one I'm going to have to VCLC next week. Yeah, he's playing, yeah, okay. Lockie Neal 102, not sure why he didn't have as much Supercoach compared to fantasy. His efficiency wasn't too bad. That's a weird one. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Wilmot actually played a decent game, I think. Yeah, 90. Wow, that's a bit of a rarity. Anyway, moving on, let's get into the Adelaide West Coast game. So I unfortunately captained Jordan Dawson, who I had led captain for so long, and I changed like last second to Dawson. What a mistake that was. So Tex goes 208, pretty crazy. Obviously, not many people would have him. But kicked the 10 goals too, so insane game from him. Rory led 34 touches, 6 tackles, 13 clearances, 20 contested. Like just a pig game from Laird. He's a lock, straight up. He's a lock. Jordan Dawson 95. Yeah, it's annoying. I thought really he got screwed over by Champion Data. There were times where he was kicking to 50-50s and they just weren't going up. They were getting counted as ineffective, and it's just so stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. Over at West Coast, Bailey Williams has had a couple of monster scores now, so not really Supercoach relevant, but he is a good player. Elliot Yeo 113, so he got hurt again, which is poked himself in the eye. That's right. Yeah, he's always injured, I think, and it's a sign of things to come with him. But if he's out there, he's probably going to score quite well. So yeah, Marriage I went early on 49. It's not great, but no one on West Coast did very well in a 122-point loss. That's pretty much it from them. Oops, not that game yet. We'll go and have a look at the Richmond Freo game. So this game kind of went down to the wire a little bit. Luke Jackson 120. Obviously he's playing sole ruck, so he's going to score quite well. Sarong 108, Brayshaw 107. Pretty standard games from them. I thought actually both of them were underscored a little bit. I thought they played better than that, but that's okay. Matthew Johnson 96 is unbelievable. So happy with him. He could probably be an M8 for a while. If he's guaranteed these big CBAs like he's getting, he could be M8. So Nathan Fyfe, 96, and a goal, and it was a bloody ripping goal as well. Does he have to be considered? I think you have to now. I think we really do have to consider him. As annoying as that is, he could slot in somewhere. Already had his bye, obviously. Yeah, I don't mind the Fyfe pick at the moment. That's pretty much it for Freo. I think Luke Ryan was pretty quiet. He started off well and then just went missing, so not sure what happened with him. That's it for Freo. Sturt started well as well and yeah, sort of drifted out. Shai Bolt 151, another massive game from him. Playing more midfield, so one to keep an eye on. Tim Taranto 136. He probably is leading the Brownlow now. I think he's definitely having the best season of his career. But yeah, you'd be stupid not to think he could win the Brownlow this year. He stands out, racks up plenty of the ball. Yeah, plenty of tackles, kicking goals now, so he's just doing everything. Ever since Kane Corns called him out, he's just gone off, so yep, happy I've got Taranto. That's pretty much it for Richmond. Let's get into the North Joe West game. Aaron Hall went 120, prick. Traded out Jack Zeeble and he scored the exact same score as Brayshaw, which is frustrating, but look, it is what it is. I didn't want to trade Zeeble, I just had to because of the buys. I only had 14 players, so I was like, well, I may as well trade him. Anyway, it's annoying enough. Sheasel 98 is good. Warlord 94, if you have him, really good job. He's going to make plenty of cash. Eddie Ford, another good scorer as well. He's going to make plenty of cash too. So you got to be happy if you have those two. Taron Thomas is one to consider as well. Keep an eye on him during the week. Over to Jed West. I don't think there's anything else from North to talk about. Will Phillips had another decent game, 79. Yeah, so Jed West, Kieran Briggs, 114. Another monster game from him. And I'll tell you what, it's tempting to trade English out and keep him because the way he's playing at the moment, he hasn't gone under 100 yet out of these 4 or 5 games. And yeah, he's just playing like an animal. Like, good opposition today in Goldstein and really held his own. So even the hit outs and yeah, he can just get enough of the ball and 7 tackles. Like, this guy is a pig. Cogs 103, happy with him. That's pretty much it. Himmelberg 88. Started off really well and then sort of just faded out. So not sure what happened with him. We'll jump into the wonderful Carlton game. Carlton suck. It's old news at this point, but we'll talk about them. Chera 132. He's like the only Carlton player that's playing well at the moment. Sam Walsh scored 93. They were 35 of the most nothing touches I've ever seen, and I think Super Champion Data worked that out. Probably should have scored a bit more, maybe like a 105-ish, but yeah, just no impact at this point. That's pretty much it for Carlton. Cripps looks terrible, 58. He looks cooked. He looks absolutely cooked. His body doesn't look right to me. St Kilda 52. Now, this is a pretty BS score, I reckon. I thought he should have scored much more than what he did. And yeah, for some reason, it just wasn't going up. 18 touches, like decent efficiency, kicked a goal as well, a ripping goal. But yeah, for some reason, didn't score well. I don't understand that, but yeah, it is what it is. Nick Martin, 139. He's got to be considered as well. He's playing in the midfield now and getting plenty of the ball, and yeah, just looks really good. Like, really, really good. Ridley's gone and turned up again. It's got to hurt people who traded him out. Merritt 105, pretty good effort considering copped a hard tag, especially early. Moved him to the forward line in the second half, and it worked really nicely. But yeah, Carlton are terrible. Anyway, let's get into my team, how it's going. Honestly, I assume I'm going to miss out on St Kilda, Goulden. So it's 1, 2. St Kilda, Goulden, Ford, and maybe Steele. St Kilda, Goulden, Ford, and Steele. Yeah, I think they're the 4 I'll miss out on at the moment. Which I'm pretty happy with, to be honest. Hopefully, Nick Dacos goes large. And I think that's it. I think he's the last player I have, isn't he? Yes. Yeah, Nick Dacos is the last player I have. So yeah, he should be fine. In terms of my league match, in my main cash league, I look okay. But yeah, for no point looking at this. Trades, I'm thinking, I think you have to get rid of Sicily. If it's 4 weeks, he's got to go, doesn't he? If this stupid app would load. I think, yeah, Sicily has to go. It's frustrating, and I've really got no idea who to get. In terms of defender premiums, there's no one I really like. I would have to do something via DPP, and I don't even know if I can do that. So wait and see. The other option is to hold him and field St Kilda. It's not really something I think I can afford to do just because of that last buy round. So yeah, this shit app doesn't want to load. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope everyone's having a decent round. And I'll see you in the next one.